Pressure. There's no pressure on me. My beard looks better though, that's all I'm gonna say. A couple things. I will hurry up because some people probably do have to get back to work. Looked like a pretty good weekend though for UNI. Tell you what, I think we had 8 champs and that didn't even really get any noise. So I mean, you have a good weekend back here. Where's Troy? Troy wasn't here this weekend, was he? Troy Dannon? I heard that, so that's good. He should probably stay away more. Don't tell him I said that, though. I'm just kidding. No, but hopefully everyone enjoyed the weekend. I know that we had a good weekend. Like I said, winning 8 titles is always a good thing. Winning a lot of matches. There wasn't a lot of D1 competition. There was a few guys from NDSU, SDSU, Minnesota. But it's always good for our guys to go out and win and score points and kind of do the things that we want. So, really we're looking forward to Missouri right now. It's obviously, it's our first home meet. It's a big meet. I know we're doing a few things for that meet. We're doing a camp beforehand. Panther Train Pins Cancer. We're doing a camp, so if you have any young kids or high school kids that want to come to the event, it'll start at 4:30. It'll go till about 5:30, 5:45. They get a T-shirt and they get a ticket to the meet. So the first 100 that come will be admitted in. All the proceeds are going to go to Blake Rotnick. I think if anybody knows who he is, he's was on the football team. Has a lymphoma right now. Is fighting and battling pretty hard. And he's good friends with some guys on our team, and he comes to our room quite a bit. I tell you what, I know he's been an inspiration to me. Seeing him, he comes into the room and he wants to be around us to kind of have some toughness rub off on him, but he doesn't know that really it's his toughness is rubbing off on us. So we want to raise awareness for him and we want to do something for him, and so all the proceeds are going to go to him, and he'll be our honorary captain for the meet, him and Bill Bale. So if anybody can get out to that meet, we'd certainly appreciate it. 7 o'clock on Saturday. It's you don't try to like point to one date more than others, but our first home meet, that's big. The team that's won the last 3 MAC titles, that's big. They got a pretty dang good team, and we don't get too many opportunities to get in front of the home crowd or get that West Gym fired up. So hopefully everyone's got their tickets. I know there's still tickets available, so if you don't have tickets, I know the back door is always open, so don't worry about it. I'll let you in. Because we can't have too many people in the West Gym. That's one thing I do know. We love competing in there, and our guys are looking forward to it. So I can go over the weekend, but there's not a lot to talk about. I tell you what, there was a few guys that I thought competed really well. Gunner's a guy that got taken down 2 times in the finals match, and then he came back and I think got 3 or 4 takedowns, rode the guy, and kind of broke him. So to see that kind of response was good. See Brian Steddard win his first college tournament, that's good. Max Thompson won his first college tournament. So those type of things are happening, and I think our guys got a lot of momentum in this weekend. We just look forward to having a good week of training and then putting on a show Saturday night. So I know the last time we had a Saturday night duel on this weekend, it was a pretty incredible atmosphere. So I know the fans will be there, and you guys will be able to make that happen. So be a good day Saturday. Go right to the football game, come right over to the West Gym, and we'll just keep on rolling. Any questions?
You mentioned that the Missouri's won the last 3 MAC titles.
Yep.
What does their lineup look like this year? They have a lot of guys back, or?
Yeah, they had a really senior laden team last year, but their deep team. They've done a really good job with recruiting and getting the right kind of kids that fit for them. Their 25-pounder redshirted last year, but he had a big win this weekend, won that tournament, beat some pretty good kids. 33, I'm not sure who they'll wrestle. They might wrestle a kid that won the MAC, or they got a true freshman that just beat him in a tournament. 41's a multitude of guys, and that gets me thinking a little bit. Yauk was a Missouri guy. Our 41-pounder now, he was a Missouri guy, and he transferred here. So I know that he's looking forward to that, because he wrestled in the West Gym a couple times, and what he told me, he said it was miserable. But it was miserable because he was on Missouri's team. But it's going to be incredible because he's wrestling for UNI. The 49-pounder was an All-American last year. He moved up from 41. 57 was in the national tournament last year. 65, Cooper wrestled him in the first I don't know if hopefully Cooper Moore is going to be back. I don't know. You know, if he's ready to go, he will wrestle on Saturday. If he's not, then Berger will be out there. But that kid beat him last year in the first Open. So he's a young kid that's pretty dang good. 74, they got our transfer. That's a top 5 kid in the country. I don't know if he's going to wrestle or not. He hasn't wrestled yet this year, but I would imagine if he's anywhere near close to ready to go, he'll go. 84 was an All-American last year. 97 was a national champion 2 years ago, and then heavyweight's a young guy. So you can see that they do have a really good lineup. They don't drop off a whole lot because they've recruited and they're deep. So we're going to need to be able to perform at a high level, to beat them and really get some momentum going. That's really what we're looking to do. Get some momentum going. I'm not sure if they'll draw or not. They do got a pretty good 25-pounder, but I tell you what, I'll put our 25-pounder up against anybody in the country.
But what about the rest of your lineup? How do you feel about the guys you'll run out there on Saturday night against them?